Hey guys, Adam Broussard here. God has a plan for you and for me, and boy, it gets scary. What that looks like, what that could be. Like, man, some days I'm just walking in just very muddy waters. I can't see ahead of me. I get very nervous and fearful, but I keep walking, and I try not to let anxiety eat me up because it can, for sure, and the overwhelmingness of things that I need to do is there. Like, I think I could probably just work 24 hours a day for the next year of my life. And the sad part is I do work a lot. I ain't working 24 hours. I do believe getting some sleep, But I mean, I'm like 5 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. And yes, I have a wife and kids, and we do stuff as a family and all that kind of stuff. But like, man, my mind's always on work. That's right now. There's times that, work doesn't eat me up on my mind as much for the sheer fact that, I got far enough ahead that at the end of the day that, like I don't have, I can take more pleasure in relaxing than currently this moment in my life. And so, man, right now it's hard to find things pleasurable. And yet, God comes in at the last moment and does something. Like life just happens, and he comes in and he slips in, whoop, there I am. I mean, it's got to be him, because once again, I don't bite off on this notion that that he doesn't take care of us. God totally takes care of me. And just like watching my kids experience adversity or bumps on their legs and or disagreements that they have with friends and all that kind of stuff, it's like, no, I'll let them figure that stuff out. That's what he's doing with me. And when I tell you that all around me right now, literally, I'm going through, let's call it a growth phase in my life. Another growth phase in my life with my wife and kids changing, my business changing, things seemingly melting around me and yet happening for good all at the same time. All kind of, it's just strange, very strange. It has to be a growth. It has to be, this has to be a setup for growth. Period. But all that's around me, I'm telling you, and what I read, like people send me meditations, I read meditations, I'm very believer in my spiritual life and the things that come my way, videos that come my way and stuff like that. And I know I'm wanting to hear the message, so I'm saying, God, please send me the stuff that'll help me keep on rocking and rolling, And everything I get, just like in Mass today, there's these things that get pointed out that God is there wanting to take care of you. Allow him to do it, because he is. Just let go. And, it's not as bad as what you're making it out to be. This huge problem right here is actually much smaller, and it's already being resolved. You don't see it, but you don't need to see it. Like, man, it's pretty incredible to experience that, and yet still have fears. Still have fears about about things. But it was pretty good about the homily. You know, like we know if God, if you believe truly that God loves you and that nothing can hurt you at all, okay, then why? And I still find myself, why do you care about what somebody else thinks? Some of these people, it's like, man, I do care about them. I like them. They're my friends, or they've done business with me, and I don't want to disappoint them, or I am disappointing them, and it's painful because I am. I'm trying to solve the problem. I'm trying to figure it out. All these things. But I mean, essentially, the priest says, who's number one? They don't know what you're going through. So if somebody is condemning you and going down this road of thinking negatively and not allowing you to have some grace, which I'm going to say that 99.9% of the people in my life, in any retrospect, has allowed me to have a tremendous amount of grace to work out the things that I need to work out to continue to keep going. Because if I didn't have that, dude, I'd be shut down. It is pretty incredible, but that's even got its own time limit. Like, dude, it's got a time limit, and so. But I have to trust. I just have to trust. So, if you're finding yourself walking in the woods, can't see what's in front of you, you're not alone, and we just have to continue to trust. That's why I'm shooting these videos every day, because whether you watching or I come back and watch 10 years from now, I'm really at that point be able to see, like, man, what was I going through? You know, I journal, but it ain't nothing like a video. So that's why I'm gonna keep on. It's my vlog, as they say. And if I'm gone tomorrow, at least my wife and kids can see me talk and remember me for the things that I was trying to do for them. So, pulling up at the store to buy some stuff, and that's it, and that's all. God bless.